Called to the booth, week 12. Week 12. Thanksgiving week. Nice little happy. This is our happy week. It's rainy outside. Supposed to be our happy week, man.
Speak for yourself.
What got going this week?
Speak for yourself.
Hey, 2020 put a little cloud on everything, don't it?
Yeah, no, it's been a crazy year. I'm staying in California, not going to New York for Thanksgiving. But I hope most people are still able to see their families. It's crazy times for sure.
Yeah, we gonna be low key too, man. Just wife and the kids, cook a little Thanksgiving here at the house, man. My mom might come through. We might go through wifey mom in-law, my in-law. We might go through there for a little while, maybe one game or something. But low key, man, low key Thanksgiving, man, for the most part. So hope everybody enjoy it though. It's everything happened for a reason, Harrison. You know what I'm saying? So maybe God just wants you to get close with your immediate family. You know what I'm saying? Your small family who you see every day. That's how God wanted to be this year. So, man, we never going to put a question mark where God put a period. 2020, low key. Hey, man.
Play the
do your thing.
Play the church organ.
Yeah.
Well.
In one of my lives, I was a preacher, a pastor, imam. I don't know what religion it was in. An imam. I might have been a Muslim pastor. You know what I'm saying? Christian. We don't know what religion it was, but in one of my lives, I definitely was a pastor for sure. So what we got today, Harrison?
We got an interview with Hall of Fame running back Terrell Davis. That's coming up in our next segment. We're also, as you alluded to, Thanksgiving's right on the way. So we're going to preview all of the Turkey Day games, and we're going to pick out a standout player from each of those games. But let's do it like how we always do. Power rankings time. Week 12, and then we go
Power
back.
ranking.
I just wonder who's number one again. The Steelers, after being undefeated for another week. At number 2.
They looking good.
Yes, indeed. At number 2, again, the Kansas City Chiefs. At number 3, even though we didn't know what really was going to happen with the quarterback position, the Saints remain at number 3. At number 4, they were hitting big Monday night, the Los Angeles Rams. And at number 5, the Seattle Seahawks back in the mix. Let's start with the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes leading another comeback win at the quarterback position. I saw a quote, I believe it was from Michael Irvin, who's basically said that Patrick Mahomes is redefining the NFL the same way Steph Curry redefined the NBA with this three-point shot. When you see Patrick Mahomes have another comeback win like that, what goes through your mind?
Exactly what Mike said, man. Playmaker, right, bro? He combining the biggest arm. So that was that was Steph Curry. He just created a range that can nobody match. You know what I'm saying? And then slowly but surely, the next person to come on there start doing it, and they start doing it. So you're gonna start seeing quarterbacks who could throw the ball 60 and 70 yards and can move like him. So he's just the first one to do it, like Mike said, man. But 6 for 7, 75 yards. And the easiest touchdown of the season, probably for him. You know what I'm saying? He make it look so easy, bro. I don't know how. If the defense get 2 turnovers, it's over. I don't care how many points you think you're gonna score. If you give Pat Mahomes 2 short fields in the whole game, it's over with, man. So I love to be the D coordinator for them boys.
We've seen the Raiders have a level of success against the Chiefs, and that's mainly because of their running game with Josh Jacobs and the strong offensive line. Granted, they didn't win that game, but over time, the Raiders have played well against the Chiefs because of that rushing offense.
Yeah.
Give me something else, another key to beating the Chiefs. We all know a lot of teams don't get to rush the ball because they're usually behind.
Right.
But give me another key to defeating Patrick Mahomes.
It's tough, man. You can't play zone against them. That's out of there. So I always go back to what won for us. That's all I know, man. You gotta just blitz him and have the guys who can cover for you. That's the only thing I can think of. And then when you don't blitz him, you cram in the middle. Everybody play with the outside leverage, make him throw it in the middle. Hopefully you have some help. But it ain't too many teams who could do that. There's a couple teams who could blitz him and match up out on the outside with Tyreek Hill and and Hilaire and Kelsey. Like, you got to match up Hardman. He the number 3 dude. He fast as Tyreek. So it's a matchup problem if you play man, but if you sit back in zone, he going to kill you. So, man, I say run the ball good on offense so you can control the clock. And then on defense, man, you got to make him uncomfortable. It got to be one of them games where even if he hitting you, you got to be putting him on the ground, man. He got to touch the ground like 15, 16 times. It got to be one of those type of games. You got to just go in knowing, all right, we're going to get like 2 15-yard flags this game for hitting him. It just got to be one of them type of games.
Okay. Now, considering your experience in Denver and just obviously being in the league for a while, I imagine you might have had a moment in the locker room where your team wanted one quarterback to play and the head coach, the coaching staff might have wanted another quarterback to play. I allude to that because of the Saints game against the Atlanta Falcons. A lot of reports came out towards the ends of the week and even on game day that majority of the players in the locker room wanted Jameis Winston to start at quarterback. Taysom Hill got the start at quarterback. They won, so it's all good, I assume. But have you gone through a moment like that before? And what was your reaction to how it played out?
Well, honestly, I went through this before Denver years, you know what I'm saying? After Peyton Manning years, you know what I'm saying? After the chip, we got quarterbacks. He should play. And at the end of the day, I always was the guy like, hey, bro, let's just make sure we out there playing. You know what I'm saying? Let them coaches do what they do. Let's make sure we out there playing. We worried about this, and we ain't going to be worried about our own job. I was always the deader of those conversations. Like, bro, you worried about? I'm making a little, man, no, I'm lead. So I'm going to make it funny a little bit. I'm going to fire him up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And make sure you worried about your job. I always kind of ended it like that. But with that being said, man, Taysom Hill looked nice to me. He was straight. So, I mean, if I was the GM or the head coach and I'm trying to see who I want, my Drew Brees on his way out, who I want to come in next. I got 2 guys who it might be. I feel like, shit, it's only right that the guy who been here longer, he get the first test, don't he? Like, you know what I'm saying? Drew went down. I brought in Jameis. I let you finish that game. Now, when it's who going to be my starter for the week? Jameis just got here. Taysom Hill, he been here for the long haul, you know what I'm saying? So, let him get his shot first. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Then he got his shot first, and he looked straight, and he looked like he could be even better, you know what I'm saying? He combined his legs with his comfortable, with his pocket presence, man. Made some big time throws. Threw the ball downfield. That's what you ain't know if he was gonna do. He threw it downfield. He underthrew a lot of them, but he threw the ball downfield. He looked straight to me, man. So it don't really matter what the player's saying. It's for the GM and the head coach to see who their future quarterback is. And they wanted to start with Taysom Hill, so they started with Taysom Hill.
Yeah, and them getting that win against Atlanta, who's been improved so far since Raheem Morris took over at head coach. Them getting a win and getting Denver next week should really help them out. They might go 2-0 or maybe even 3-0 in these games that Drew Brees is out. Now, let's go to the Rams game on Monday Night Football. I've watched them over the season, and last night was one of the first games I really got to focus on them. Yo, they hit hard. They are not playing out there.
The Rams got some.
Yes, indeed. How confident do you feel in their Super Bowl chances after seeing a game like that?
Man, I've been on the Rams. I've been talking about their offense, and when that offense get going, how good they can be. Because the defense is second to none, man. They probably got the best D in the league, or they're definitely playing the best in the league right now. So it's a momentum game, Harrison. You know what I'm saying? So week 10, week 11 don't really mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got to have this same energy they got right now. They got to have it week 16, 17, and going into them playoffs. Because how it look right now, it's no easy game first round in the playoffs, man. It's gonna be everybody gonna be trying to get against Philly. They trying to get who play the NFC East. That's the spot you want to be in, and that's not even gonna be last, like 7th place. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's a crazy situation in the NFC and the playoffs, man. But I like the Rams. I like their chances. The Rams, the Seahawks, the Bucks, the Saints. Shit, I like everybody in the NFC.
Yeah, no, NFC is tough.